Let's get good. I am the Gamer Under Development, and we are back with more Stoneshard here today, folks. I am very excited to be getting ready to start our third quest. This is the last quest we need in order to earn our horse and carriage from this village. We did just come back from our last one, which was very successful. We got a bunch of stuff to sell. We got a geomantic treatise too, so we have access to those skills now. We also got this heraldic note, which we can use for reputation with the Grand Magistrate, or sell away for a high value, I would assume. I'm gonna actually store that, because I don't think we want to sell that. Wow, we're actually running out of storage space here. We do have an identification scroll that we don't really have much use for at the moment. We just have way too much stuff now, guys. Way too much stuff. So we're probably going to end up selling these bandages because we just don't have room for them. Unless, I guess we could take out the herbs. Herbs are easy enough to replace that we don't really need to stockpile them. I guess technically we don't need to stockpile these or these books either. The books have a really high value, but we can't actually sell them for that value. And I'm not sure if that's just because we haven't found the right vendor yet. Like, that's my running concern, is that we should probably hold on to them, just so that if we do find the right vendor, we can go ahead and sell those. Oh, speaking of which, that'll clear some space. We do need a new crowbar because our old one broke. Okay, that should give us a reasonable amount of space. We do have some stuff to sell off here. We are thirsty and hungry, and we just slept. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to nom that cheese right there to get rid of our hunger. Then we're going to go grab an apple here. And once we have our apple, we're going to head downstairs. I thought one of the funniest things that somebody said in the comments, and this would absolutely be great, was that, like, it would be great if the final boss got tougher for every time you stole one of those apples. I actually think that would be kind of hilarious. No joke. So, if you guys are watching, devs of Stoneshard, Hype Train Digital, that is something to think about there. So we can buy some food here, but I'm not really worried about that. What I do want to do is come over to the blacksmith and sell those daggers that we took. I'm still not 100% sure we want to sell them, but I think that we do. Yeah, I think our armor-piercing dirk is just better in general. It does seem a little bit better. I just think they look cool, honestly. So we're going to sell both of these. Then we're going to make a point to repair our metal objects while we're here. Oops. Wanted to switch my... well, I don't think you can do that when you're in that menu anyway, so I'll switch my loadout here just in case. Yeah, we've got 4 arrows here. Apparently, and Kat made this point in the comments, this is technically in the right hand because you would want to knock arrows with the right hand if you're right-handed, which, you know, makes sense. So we're gonna leave that there and see. As long as the bow works that way, I'm gonna leave it that way. Maybe I have been doing it entirely wrong. We could sell this padded leather cuirass here, or this padded leather vest, but there's really no point because I think we'll get more at the tailor. So we're going to head down to the tailor next, but first we're going to drink, fill our water skin, make sure that's all good. And now let's head over and talk to the tailor and see what we can sell to him. And then we'll head over and talk to the mayor. I think the only quests we have left are going to be tough quests, so I'm kind of ready for that mentally. I hope you guys are too. Like, there's a very real chance we kind of get wrecked, but we have been doing a lot better, so I'm hoping that it's not quite like that. We're going to repair all of our leather and cloth goods here. Still have quite a bit of gold left, because we did get paid for that job, which was, that was a huge payday. I think it was something like 450 gold. It was crazy, or 450 crowns, rather. Okay, let's go talk to the Fletcher here. Or the carpenter. I always call him the Fletcher because we get arrows from him, but he's actually a carpenter. So we'll buy 20 arrows here, we'll just throw them in there and put these extras down here for the moment. Anything else we really want to sell to him? Not so much. We have spirits which we could sell. We also have Bryn Vermouth. Bryn Vermouth sells for 60 here. I wonder if we'll get more at the general vendor, so I'm going to go check him. And how much sausage do we have left? We still have two consumptions of our sausage. I'm like, 2 charges, 2 uses, 2 pieces, 2 consumptions of our charges. That's what I came up with, guys. Alright, let's talk to this bad boy here. Hello, Bert, you greedy butt. What can I sell you this for? Less. He gives me less. Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Bert? Okay, so we're not going to sell him that, because he is greedy and will not give us the full value of that item. I guess I should have expected it. This guy has, like, some of the best stuff, but he's also, like, expensive. Very expensive. So we could take an enchantment scroll here. That is 240 though, and that's a little bit more than we're wanting to pay. And I'm not sure what we would even enchant here. Like, we can't enchant any of these purple items. We can only enchant the more mundane things. We've already got enchants on both of our necklaces and rings. Oh wait, he's got a gold ring. Okay, so we'll actually take that gold ring there. That's a good value for us because we don't have another ring. Ooh, Pyromantic Treaties 3 and Axe Treaties 1. So the Pyromantic Treaties here is actually something I would be interested in potentially picking up. The problem with that is that it's 515 gold and we can't afford that. So that's going to be a no-go for us, and instead what we're probably going to end up doing here is going for this enchantment scroll. And the only reason I'm picking that enchantment scroll up is because now we have a second ring to enchant. So we're going to use this, we're going to enchant our gold ring. Now we have an elusive gold ring, dodge chance is plus 3%, energy is plus 7, gives us a little bit more oomph to our oomph, and we can still replace our gloves, belt, and boots without losing much of anything. I am going to save that alcohol to sell. I can't remember who it was that liked the coal chunks or would pay a high value for it. I think it was the blacksmith. I think he pays a good value for these. No. He pays 1. Somebody pays a good value for the coal chunks, I just can't remember who it was. Because, like, I sold one for 1 and was like, oh, that's fine, and then I went to sell one to somebody else and it was worth a lot more. Maybe not a lot more, maybe just a little more. No, it's still 1 here. I guess we'll just sell it then? I thought it was worth more to somebody. I would have figured it'd be the blacksmith, but it looks like not. So in that case, we'll just sell it. We'll give him the alcohol for 60 because he does pay a little bit more of a premium than the general vendor does. Other than that, I think we're probably set. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so now we have everything done. The one thing we do not have is we do not have our map in our inventory, and there's two thoughts on the map, right? So one is we can just, like, take a picture of it when it's open so we don't have to waste 2 inventory slots on it. And I mean, that's fair, that's fair. It's kind of cheaty, I feel like, but it's also fair. Given the punishing nature of this game, though, I don't necessarily want to do that. I think I'm just gonna try to figure out where we're going. Do you need any mercenary work done? So we have Source of Corruption and Unholy Ritual. Those are our 2 options now. We've done the easy stuff, guys. We've done the easy stuff. Let's try Unholy Ritual. There was a man in dark robes spotted near Wintry Vault recently. It seemed like he turned it into his residence, practicing unholy rituals and disturbing the dead. Keep listening. We don't feel safe. What if he sends a plague on our village? At first I planned to send our guards, but they just don't have enough guts to deal with this devilry. Our last hope is mercenaries like you. Put an end to it and we'll pay you well. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. I hope that's not the one we already did. I was kind of trying to avoid the one we already did. So that is head to Wintry Vault. We're going to have to go look at our chest and pull out our map and see what it says. Kick that door down. What's up? What's up? Let's go in here, grab our map, and make one quick check to figure out where Wintry Vault is, and then we'll head out. We're going to use our map. Wintry Vault is right here. Danger is high. Okay, so this isn't the Frowning Crypt, thankfully. So we need to go right 2 and then up 3. That's the plan, guys. Right 2, up 3. Everybody at home, remember this, and it'll work. I'm telling you. It worked in MechWarrior this week, it'll work in this. Right 2, up 3. Remember that, guys. Right 2, up 3. We should figure out, like, some cool little anagram for that, like, Red Dead 2... No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Alright. Right 2, up 3. That's the anagram right there. R2, U3. It's like a droid name from Star Wars. Only it doesn't... Well, I mean, I guess they don't inherently make sense. So, right 2, so that's 1. We got 1 more to go right. Oh, that's a lot of bandits here. But fortunately, only this heavily armored one has seen us. This might be the most heavily armored unit we've ever seen, though, to be honest. I'm gonna pull him away from the others for just a moment. Mainly so that we buy ourselves a little space to kite him with, Deadly Trick. Oh, we got an extra space there because he stopped to armor up. Get shot. Okay. So now we do want to swap. We do want to go with our Deadly Trick here. That works. Get some distance. We can diagonally move here to try to give ourselves a little bit more space. He's kind of bleeding out slowly here, which is actually perfect for us. Let's inspect him for a second. So he is at 60% health, but he is bleeding... How much health? 3 per turn. Okay, so that's not a ton. Not a ton at all. I think right here I'm just going to wait for him and then Deadly Trick him again. Okay, now we're going to move away. We got some good dodges there. We're just kind of waiting. He's not bleeding anymore, which is unfortunate. So now we're going to wait him out. Or we swap to the bow and charge up and take one shot. Alright, 15 damage. Swap back to our daggers. Deadly trick again. What's his health like? Can we finish him here? He's at 15%. There's a pretty good chance we can just finish him here. And there we go. Heavily armored as all heck was that guy. We get a spiked flail from him, as well as a heater shield. The flail is nice. Wow, the flail is nice, but it looks like it needs to be repaired, and it probably won't be worth as much as it's telling us it's worth. Okay, so that is one bandit down, and we are hungry already. What are we going to eat? Let's eat a pear. Seems good. Seems good. 2 bandits left. We've gone right 1. We need to go right 1 more time, and then up 3. We're just going to take our time taking these bandits down here. What we don't want to do is move closer and cause more of them to engage us at once. Which is actually problematic here, because if we deadly trick, we're going to swap with him, and we might aggro one more of them, which I don't really want to do here, but we're going to have to take that risk. I mean, honestly, that's tough. Do we just move away? Yeah, we do. Okay, he got a hit in on us there. That wasn't fun. I'm just gonna go for it here. He's closed on us, and I didn't space us out well enough, so we kind of just have to go. But we do have good evasion here, so I think it'll be okay. Oof, gosh, he is hitting us hard. He's got to be close to dead, though. Yeah, he's at 5%. We got him. Uh-oh. We just triggered another guy to come after us. So we're gonna... Oh, we triggered both of these guys to come after us. Let's switch to our bow here and keep moving away. They haven't actually discovered us yet. They're just looking for us. So what I'm gonna do is kind of just give us some distance here and see if we can get them to kind of fall off and stop following. It does look like that's happened. I don't see them pursuing us anymore. So we might be able to come back over. Oh, there's one right up there. Might be able to get a shot on him here. Oh, beautiful. 53 damage. He has no idea where we're at, but we just shot him pretty badly. Oh, did he just cast magic? Oh, and he is dead. That was gorgeous. Uh-oh, there's a wolf, and there's also one more bandit left. This bandit looks to be a rogue of some kind. He's holding a dagger. So we can reasonably assume that he's going to be kind of crafty with his dagger. He might even deadly trick us here, so we do want to be careful. Check his health out. He's at 11. Let's kill him. Alright, he's done. There are wolves here, though. Oh, 3 of them. That represents a significant danger. Thankfully, we should be able to kill them relatively easily, though. Ooh, this is a tough call. Alright, that was worth... Move away. Come on. Here we're gonna switch and go to our daggers. Just gonna try to take this wolf out before the third one catches up to us, and then hope we can bring him down too. This is crazy. We, like, just left town and we're already in the thick of it like this. I mean, we may end up leveling here and going back to town to rest a little bit, because we're fighting everything in existence in this particular map already. There are some cool things here to be grabbed, though. We did find an enchantment scroll, pilgrim staff. There's a lot of different loot here that we can potentially take back and sell. There's also some more game we could hunt here if we'd like to. Like that. Where'd he go? There he is. There's the elk. Your dinner. Your dinner. Come back, dinner. There we go. Hi, dinner. Oh, he's stuck on the edge. He's just gonna stand there and let us kill him. Oh no, he's gonna run away. He just didn't get very far. Okay, so we'll take this Brigand's dagger. We have plenty of wolf pelts here that we can pick up and potentially sell. I'm not sure if we want to keep any of these weapons in comparison to the wolf pelts. In our experience, the wolf pelts are a lot more valuable. So let's put our arrows together here to open up a little bit of space. We'll grab that wolf pelt. We'll probably drop this staff. I don't think that the weapons that they're dropping are actually going to be as valuable as the wolf pelt based on our past experiences here. So we're going to make sure to grab the things that we want, which are primarily the wolf pelts. We did level up here, which is nice. I'm going to go for a few points into agility, I think, just to give us a little bit better dodge chance. That's going to help us kind of stay alive a little bit more, because we do have perception already kind of highly up there. We have Sharp Eye as a trait, which is fine, but I want to go and look at our skills now, because we do have a couple different options, and I'm pretty sure that Combat Mastery has been released. I can't say 100% that that has been, which means we might have to start a new game to see new skills. That would be kind of unfortunate if so, but I mean, it's also not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and look at what we can get from daggers here. We can get Gaping Wounds, which delivers a strike with armor penetration, bleed chance, and body part damage. If the enemy is injured or bleeding, it applies Gaping Wounds for 8 turns, which increases the energy cost pretty sizably, and has a 50% chance to open bleeding. Ooh. Painful Stabs here, plus 3% crit chance. Activate the following effect for 6 turns. Each successful attack prolongs the duration. So this is basically a long-term buff, but every time you get a crit, it decreases slightly. Interesting. Oh, it stacks. Okay. So if you get a crit, it decreases stacks, but increases the duration of the effect. That's very, very interesting. Let's take a look at bow, though, because I want to see what we could potentially get here. Taking aim also grants crit chance and minus fumble chance. That's pretty good, but it's not great. Take a shot with 50% extra range. We don't really need that. Range is not the issue. Distracting Shot increases dodge chance up to 100% and lets you retreat up to 2 tiles away. So this is a movement ability, and as we know, movement abilities are at a premium, so we're going to go ahead and take that. That's actually really, really strong because of the fact that it allows us to move. Let's go get the rabbit pelt here. Oh, we should be able to loot the crap out of this thing, though. I guess we don't really need to go back right now if we don't want to. I mean, we have a lot of pelts that I'd like to sell, but other than that, we don't need to go back. I mean, we can drop this, we can drop this, we can drop this, and then just pick up these arrows. Make sure we're well supplied as we move forward. I'm gonna open this thing. Okay, that's cool. We'll take this. Money, 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 and then a little bit of spirits, which we don't need because we already kind of have those. A few more arrows to pick up on the way. Oh, poor horsey got arrowed. That's sad. That's sad. Let's eat this apple. Cool. Apple has been consumed. So the thing that's notable about this is we did just come through that big fight. Like, we're fine. We're fine. We just fought off like 3 bandits and 3 wolves, and we're fine. So we go right 1 more, and then up 3. That's the plan to get to where we're going. This is the second right here. Oh boy, I probably should have slow rolled that a little bit more. The good news is that we do now have the ability to kind of be mobile and get away a little bit faster, which I'll show you guys in just a sec. Let's take that shot. It's worth the risk that we get bit. And then we can retreat 2 hexes and still shoot an arrow. Oh boy, there's another wolf. Okay. So this is getting a little bit hairier than we'd like it to. But that's okay. Hi, Wolfie. We're gonna swap back over here, and then we'll do our retreating shot. Oh, that's actually really useful with being able to swap the dagger for free. It lets us buy the space to recharge Deadly Trick. That's kind of great, to be honest. Like, that is a great combination right there. Okay, so we're gonna pick up some more arrows. There's a wolf pelt there we might want, but we're not gonna get it right now. Figured we would trigger that wolf, so we're gonna prepare to kill him on the way in. Got him. And dead. Are you gonna... Oh, there's 2 more coming. Okay. Wolves everywhere, folks. Wolves everywhere. Let's get this one. Oh, we whiffed. So we're gonna swap here and then Deadly Trick. Here I think we do our retreating shot. Oh, he bled us right there. That's not good. Guess we're just fighting here. We just have to. And he's dead. Are we still bleeding, though? We're not actually bleeding. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. As long as we're not actually bleeding, it's no big deal. Like, bleeding is a problem because we will slowly lose health over time, and we need to bandage that up to prevent that. In this case, we did take some max HP loss, but we'll be okay. There is another animal right here. Oh, come on. 2 more wolves. Well, we're gonna get a lot of experience on our way to this dungeon. Ooh, what do we do here? I think we wait, and then... Retreating shot? So retreating shot would be better if it, you know, actually hit. Oh, I didn't think about that. If we do taking aim and then we do the distracting shot, does that actually apply the bonus of taking aim to the distracting shot? Because if so, that's way better than I realized. That's probably what we're meant to do, actually. That makes a lot more sense. We're going to try that here in just a second, or we're not because we're out of arrows. Thankfully, we've got 16 in our inventory, so we can go ahead and equip those. Okay, we're going to pull it back. He gets close, and then we're going to distracting shot and see. Oh, it didn't really hit him. That doesn't mean it doesn't work. It just means it didn't work in that particular instance. So right here, I think we'll pull it back, take the shot. He is going to get a little bit of damage in on us there, but that's okay. We're going to swap with him, take him out. We are in a little bit of pain here, unfortunately. We're going to go ahead and drink our water. And I think based on the amount of confrontations we've had already, it might actually be better for us to just collect the wolf pelts, go back to town, and reset a little bit. I mean, we don't need to sleep for a whole day because that'll mess with our timeline a little bit. But it would probably be beneficial for us here to go back to town and resupply and kind of rest up. Ooh, what can we enchant? We haven't enchanted our fish shield yet. That could be kind of useful. Let's do that. Okay, so now our fish shield has health restoration or health restoration and additional energy, which is nice. Let's go ahead and grab as many arrows as we can find. That's always going to be a good idea. And then we have one wolf pelt here. It'd be nice if we could scoop this last one, but I don't know if we can Tetris that. I really don't. In theory, the only way to Tetris that is to get rid of the crowbar, and that's not a viable option right now. So we're probably not going to get that very last wolf pelt. Unfortunately, we can't turn items in our inventory like real Tetris. I wish we could. That would actually be kind of awesome. But it doesn't look like that's going to be a thing today, so instead we'll just have to leave behind some of these wolf pelts. We are going to run back to town real quick, sell the wolf pelts, maybe rest for like an hour at the inn just to save our progress, and then we'll head back out this way. I don't know how much time we're in. We probably won't necessarily make it to the vault, actually, this episode now, and that's mainly just because we ran into a ton of stuff, like we really did. The good news is, though, we got a ton of experience. We should get a ton of money here. We did get another enchantment scroll. And look at that. That's even better. Can we take a deer hide? I think we might be able to trade a wolf hide for a deer hide here. I'm not sure that it's actually more valuable, though. It's not. It's not. So we're going to take the wolf hide. We're going to grab the venison because we can cook that, and that'll save us some money. We're going to grab the deer antlers because that can also be sold. I wish we had space to pick up some of these items here, but I don't think we're ever going to fit them in, to be honest. So we're just going to leave those there. We just kind of ran into everything on our way to the destination, and sometimes you got to know when it's time to hold them, essentially, instead of going all in. Like, I could have just pushed forward, but the thing that really made me turn around is we're down to 1 charge on the sausage. And food's been going a little bit faster than I would have expected it to, which means that I basically didn't want us to get to the thing that is supposed to be really hard and not have any resources or anything. So it's wiser in this instance to come back to town, I believe. However, the good news is we did pick up that really cool distracting shot skill, so now we have the ability to create additional range if we need to once we've used Deadly Trick. It is quite a nice little combination, to be fair. Let's go ahead and sell that. Sell. These are going for 53, which is great. And then we also have the deer antlers, which we can sell for about 30. That's fine. Alright, so we're all sold up. We can go cook our venison. Actually, we can cook our venison right here if we really want to. Yep, there we go. We'll cook our venison in the tailor's house because we felt like it. Thank you, Mr. Taylor. We could eat that if we wanted to, but I don't think we want to do that right now. What I'd rather do, to be honest, is maybe go into the inn and rest for a little bit so that we get hungry, and then once we're hungry, we can come out and buy another sausage and eat the one that we currently have so that we basically don't have that slot taken up. Oh, it's late, though. It's pretty late. I think what we'll do is we'll sleep till like 7-ish? That makes sense. We'll sleep till like 7-ish. We are hungry now, so we're going to go ahead and eat our last sausage. There we go, and then we will head outside to go pick up another sausage from the vendor, as well as make sure that we have, you know, a good count of arrows and things. We got 18. That's probably not enough, but it's, you know, enough to be viable. Once we get into an indoor situation, we use the bow a lot less. And it's also possible that we will recover additional arrows during our journey, so that's something to take into consideration as well. Nothing great here that we really want to buy. I was hoping that maybe he would like have something kind of cool for us this time, but not so much. Let's go ahead and buy a sausage. Ooh, wait a minute. Smoked ham looks really, really good here too. It is a little bit more spendy, but it has 4 uses and takes the same number of slots. We're gonna go ahead and buy that. Okay, so now we should be kind of set to go. I do worry about our time for this, but that'll be okay. That'll be okay. We'll make it work. We're gonna head out towards the wintry vault now. I love this effect. I really do. I love the crows eating the dead bodies. Like, it's such a cool effect. And a lot of the loot is still here, so we can kind of pick some of this stuff up. Interestingly enough, since that stuff stays, I'm not sure what the respawn cycle for this stuff is, but it's kind of cool that it stays. So, like, we know that these two squares should be clear as we travel through them, so maybe it will be a little bit faster and we will actually make it to the dungeon here in a good time. Let's grab the wolf pelts that are available. I mean, we could just take these back and go back to town as well. One thing I do want to do is make sure that we leave ourselves enough opportunity to return to town if we need to. Hey, a couple more arrows. Let's get those on the way. Okay, and then we're gonna head up. The other thing we could do here is, like, prioritize staying away from the roads. We have encountered a lot of stuff along the roads. I feel like that's probably pretty common. I would imagine that enemies spawn in closer to the roads than they do to everything else. Okay, so that is 1. We need to go 2 more up. Oh boy, a bandit. We don't actually have to fight him, though. Like, that's the thing. We could just keep moving past him. However, the one concern that I do have is that we may encounter more bandits up here if we do this. It looks like there's wolves, not bandits, which is fine. And they're eating a boar. Good for them. Maybe we can get the wolves to fight the bandit for us. That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Yeah, we're just going to keep moving. We don't need to fight this guy. Just going to keep going because he's not going to catch us. All right, Mr. Bandit. You tried. You tried really, really hard. But it just isn't happening, I'm sorry. He's not gonna give up, though, he really isn't, so maybe what we'll do is we will... Yeah, that doesn't seem to work the way that I'd hoped it would. Because we don't miss that often when we actually use that with the bow. Oh, he blocked that. How much health does he have? He has 69, so we should probably just keep moving away here. Swap to our bow, move away. Charge it up. Yeah, it does not... It's pretty clear that that doesn't actually help the aim. So we'll just wait here. And then go heavy. Alright, cool. He's dead. That was nice. We didn't waste any resources on that fight. We kind of just kited him through that entire thing. I believe that this square or the next one is it. I know that as long as we go up here, we should be fine. There is a cart here that is destroyed, so I want to keep my eyes open for bandits. They could be hiding around any corner. Oh, wolves. Okay, that's a wolf. Ooh, he took a lot of damage from that. And he's done. There is a wolf pelt there. I'm not going to waste my time grabbing it, though, because that might actually aggro the second wolf who is approaching. So we're going to just keep moving. We probably don't have room for it anyway, if I'm honest. Yeah. I guess we could have picked it up, but realistically, we're probably going to dump some of these pelts for items that we find when we go into the dungeon, so that's sort of another thing to consider. Let's go through here. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Up, 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 up. And there we go. We have discovered the graveyard wintry vault dungeon thing. This is not looking promising. Oh boy, it's the same kind of dungeon as the last time when we got really hosed, so fingers crossed that doesn't happen again.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to go ahead and give us a like or subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time. Bye!